evening, folks. My name is Tiffany Daniels, and welcome to another episode of Spilling Tea. So I have some unfortunate news coming straight from Victoria Mary Clark. Now, usually I do cover the JD case, but these guys have been huge supporters of us, and they're experiencing something that many disabled people go through every single day. So I wanted to cover that first, and then we'll get into the usual content, okay? Again, my name is Tiffany Daniels, also known as the Lady Autist on Twitter, so please feel free to give me a follow. So what happened was, on the Late Late Show, they were talking about Crock of Gold, right? And I heard it started out positive, but then there was a jab taken at Shane McGowan in regards to his disabilities, specifically regarding the manner of his speech, how he's able to speak. And I'm not okay with it. Nobody should be okay with it. You see, the mainstream media and Hollywood, these so-called woke people, virtue signal us and browbeat us into their moral code, so to speak, all the time, telling us who to support, who to back. This Me Too movement, right? But when it comes to the treatment of people with disabilities in their own community, mum's the word. Mum's the word, okay? I told you before in another video, we have an upcoming movie coming up called Man-Made Monsters, where there was a specific quote stating this exactly. It's like a person with acute autism, really clever, but useless in real life. And this jab at Shane is just another example of how Hollywood and mainstream media treat people with disabilities. For people who harp on diversity and supporting women and minorities, they sure do know how to crap all over the biggest minority in the world, which is people with disabilities. And it is the minority group that anyone can enter at any time. I got really upset about this. I am tired of Hollywood and the media mocking us, using us as fodder for their jokes, creating for us harmful stereotypes that just perpetuate ableism, not only in my own country, my own state, but across the world. I got so angry at the dehumanization of a really good person that I decided that I was going to go ahead and do something about it. So not only just making this video, I went on to change.org and I went ahead and decided to start a petition that calls out the Late Late Show, major media outlets, and Hollywood for their blatant, out-and-out ableism and mockery of people with disabilities. It's something that we can't allow to continue to go on. This is harmful not only to people with disabilities, but their families. It's disgusting, folks. So I'm going to go ahead and link the petition in the description of this video. I do hope you take a moment and sign it, and please help me share it. I would love to have more money right now in order to be able to promote it online myself, but unfortunately I do not, so I'm going to have to ask you to please share it on all your media platforms and please do bring it up in your videos. It is not okay to poke fun at Shane McGowan due to his disability. It's disgusting. It's dehumanizing. It's belittling. It's infantilizing. It's all the things that I and so many of us around the world have to deal with every single day. So please sign, please share, do what you can to get it out there. I was able to get it to 119 signatures. Right now it's standing stagnant at that. So please do what you can. I would really appreciate it. The disability community and our families would deeply appreciate it. Now, moving on, I have noticed since the court ruling came out that AH has to provide her receipts and her arrest records, that Mom has been the word from her trolls. Now, I did have one finally have the gonads to clap back at me on one of my comments, but due to the nature of the comment and after what I saw this morning and early last night, I was in no mood to deal with that stupid, illogical nonsense, so I went ahead and blocked them. Normally I'd be open to debate, but today was just simply not that day. I may try again at another point. But anyways, other than that, it's just been a whole lot of silence through today. Now, yesterday I did see some posts encouraging JD to OD, or that he should just kill himself. Remember, I did a video on this, kids, not that long ago, where I say that they circle back on these tactics, and when no other tactics are working, that they try to go to the worst tactic, which is try to intimidate and harass a person into suicide. We see it in the actually autistic and in the disability communities all the time. Well, they have circled back to that again. So, when you see those posts, do continue to take those screenshots and expose them and report them. But definitely don't just share the screenshots on Twitter. Please use it on other social platforms as well, because it looks like Twitter is just fine to let people mock supporters of JD like grief and create parody accounts and pretend to be them, but they're not okay if we say anything against the trolls. So share it, screenshot it, and report. Alright folks, that's really all I got for this evening. I will be curious to see if in the next few days those that follow her will start becoming more vocal. We shall see. They have taken a hit. Now, as always, I don't get that many views, and the few views that I do get are usually removed by YouTube, who continues to insist that my last video only has 5 views, in spite of having contradictory comments on said video on Twitter. So, hit the comments, hit the like button, hit subscribe. I do appreciate your time this evening. I hope you have a good one. Bye-bye.